What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ramon, and for this video I'm going to be showing you how to program your each key fob to your individual My BMW profile on the iDrive screen, and how to set up your connected drive account via the vehicle and via online as well. So for most of us, well, all modern BMWs have two key fobs. You get two key fobs from factory, and you can set up your key fobs to individual drivers. So for example, I'm the primary driver of my 22X3, and I may have the wife or someone else drives the X3. So with that, I could have her just program this key for her personal use, so she don't have to get in the car each time and fiddle with the seat controls, mirror controls, and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that every time you get in the vehicle. It's a little bit annoying having to reset it, you know, especially when you have the convenience of setting a driver profile, and whatever settings you save to those profile is automatically saved to the individual key fob. So let's dive right into the video, and I'm showing you guys how to do this. You want to set up that key fob to your BMW. So you whichever key you use to unlock the vehicle, that key will automatically recognize with the driver profile that's associated with it. So you want to set the secondary key now, this one, to the vehicle. You could do that by go to like profile. So let's go home. Let me start this from here. So if you go here to your profiles, and you have the option to add a profile right there. So that's my standard profile, and here I have the Mrs. profile right here, and you have a guest profile as well. So if you go over this side, move this out of the way. So if you go to the right side, you have add driver profile. So you can click on that, and then you have the option now to add that profile to the vehicle via the My BMW app, or you can simply log in from here. I definitely recommend doing it from the My BMW app because it's so much more convenient. So say you don't have a BMW ID, and to be clear, you need two different BMW IDs to even set up your secondary key fob. So my BMW ID on the My BMW app won't work for another driver. They have to create their own BMW ID in order to program this key to the BMW connected drive account. So we're going to go down to new registration, and you can just use your phone to scan the QR code there. It brings you exactly to the portal. So I'm just going to use my iPad to scan this QR code right here. It scans it, and then it's going to bring me to the BMW registration portal. So now that you're here, like I said, the most important things, you need two different BMW connected drive accounts. The one that I have for myself won't work for another individual. So now that we're here, we're gonna you could fill all this out. You could do, I'll just put, for the fun of it, I'll just put doctor. Put in the first name, Ramon, last name, email address, and I'm gonna fill all this out, make a password, and then I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at. So once you have this email verified, and I'll put a picture up here to show what the email looks like, you just go to My BMW, and then you're going to log in with that email that you just signed up with. So I'm going to go ahead and type this in. So now that you've logged into the iDrive, the connected drive account that you've created, just accept all these terms and conditions. And then now you have your portal here. So now you just go to your My Garage, and there will be no vehicle added. Pretty much it's just a basic creation of the account. So you have to add your vehicle via the VIN, and just put in your personalize your account by putting in your name, title, and address that the vehicle is associated with. Once your VIN number is inputted into the system, then it brings you to this page. So obviously the vehicle that you put in, and it has the exact spec as well. Now you're just going to confirm ownership. If you don't own the vehicle, whether finance or lease it, you can click no as well. Say you're just a secondary driver, but you're not on the lease, you can click no, and it won't make a difference. It will just limit what you could actually access inside the BMW account. So now that you're on the vehicle's profile, you can pretty much activate your connected drive and other features, see your warranty, see the vehicle's spec, and pretty much everything from right here. Once you activate your connected drive, you now have the option to choose whether or not this account is a primary user of the vehicle or a secondary. So I'll just click on secondary right here. So you get your code up here on the iDrive screen. Just go ahead and input that into the box right here. So ours is 978-364. Let's try that. So now we're just going to log into the My BMW app, and you can get this app from the App Store, Play Store, or whatever, Android, Apple. It's the same thing. It's the My BMW app. So you just go ahead and input your information and log in. You just accept all these terms and conditions, agree, and now you're prompted to set a 4-digit PIN that you could use, and I'll show you guys the reason for this in a second, but make sure you actually set a PIN that you can remember. And just like that, you're now inside the My BMW app. You could obviously see the vehicle in real time and pretty much all the information regarding the vehicle. From there, you're pretty much set. So you go over to your this little icon right here in the right corner, and if you go to settings, you now have the option to scan the QR code. So you click on scan, click OK, start scanning, and then we're gonna go back to our home screen up here, click on profile again, add driver profile, and then we're gonna scan, log in from the My BMW app. There we go. And then you're gonna scan it with your account logged into the My BMW. Scan, and then it will says ID sent to the vehicle. Okay. And then this takes about 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Synchronize your driver profile. Click that box. Search again. And because there are multiple keys inside the vehicle, right now, it won't actually set one. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop this key outside the car and then get back inside here. Okay, so now we have the key that we want to program to the vehicle. Search again. Car detects a key. Just check the box if you want this profile to be attached to this specific key fob. If you don't want it, then don't click the box. But you check the box, and then it will let you know that this key is already in use by another driver profile. You could undo the process, or you could just go ahead and just link it. So you go ahead and continue, and pretty much everything is all set up. That's literally your profile setup, and that's exactly how you'd activate the driver profile to this key fob. Then get started, and now you notice that we have all the driver profiles here that include the one I just created. This is my standard profile, the one I'm actually using every day, and this is one I just made for the demo that I'm going to be deleting here in once this video has ended. But you have the option to make at least at a maximum of 4 driver profiles to the iDrive account and the BMW vehicle. So maximum of 4 drivers and a maximum of 4 iDrive connected drive accounts. So the reason I told you to make sure you activate that PIN was if for some reason you have both keys or you leave your key fob home, you could still be able to access all your features on your profile, because even though your profile is attached to a key fob, the entire system is via a cloud. So if, for example, you get a loaner vehicle from BMW, or you get in your friend's BMW, you can still access all your data because it's not really linked to the vehicle's system. It's rather linked to BMW's cloud software server. So you go ahead and click on the profile you want to go on. So let's go back to my profile now. And say I want to go to my actual profile, just go ahead and enter the PIN. And whatever PIN you set, and click OK. Oh, hold on. Pin. And then you click OK, and it will start to memorize and do its thing based on what was set to my profile. So it will adjust the mirrors, adjust my seats, my steering, pretty much everything that was set to my profile. So if you want to go back to, say you want to switch to the profile we just made, go back to it, putting the pin that we made again. And there we go. You're pretty much back inside the profile. And same thing, you want to go to the mistress's profile, go to OK, input her pin. The car won't actually request her pin now because this key fob is actually hers. So it wouldn't request a pin. It would just adjust the seats like it's doing now. Yeah, I'm sitting way tall. This is definitely not my driving position. But let's go back to mine. Enter pin. And do we have it? Pretty much the seats are moving. Mirrors adjusted themselves. And we're back to where we started. So it's that simple to pair the driver profile to your key fob and also create the BMW connected drive account. I highly recommend that you do so because, like I said, the connected drive account is not just based on the vehicle, it's a cloud system. So you could pretty much access your connected drive account from anywhere inside the world, regardless of where your vehicle is at. And there's so much things you could do inside the My BMW app, the My BMW website as well. It's really a central hub for your vehicle, your finances, warranty. You can pretty much see everything there. So it's really useful. It's really convenient as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And you have this thing right here called the driver recognition. So with this, you could uncheck this box if you don't want the vehicle to recognize a key fob. For example, you want to switch key fobs, you could deactivate that box and it will pretty much let you use whatever key fob you want without it being tied to a driver profile. Or you could just use a pin to bypass it. After you activate your connected driver account and set it to your key fob, you have the option to go to settings right here on the right hand side. Synchronize driver profile, so you can pretty much make all the settings the same across all the profiles should you wish. You can also set your salutation, so how the vehicle greets you, first and last name or just a first name, or you could also create a nickname inside the portal online. And you could also remove your driver profile from here. So if I go up to the one that I just made, I can remove that one. And let me just verify before I do that. Yes, so we could remove our profile, remove this one, and hit delete now. And it's gone from the vehicle, leaving only the other two ones that I intend to keep. So with our driver profiles activated, I'm gonna demonstrate this. This is a key fob we just programmed to the mistress's account. Click lock. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my personal key fob to unlock the vehicle, and this will pretty much switch it to my driver profile. So let's attempt this. And instantly you open your door and it's already preset to your profile. Same thing again. Lock with my key fob. Unlock with hers. And it's starting to switch and adjust the seats because this is her key fob. So it's really convenient, and I'm hoping this video is actually helpful because when I was trying to do this, it took me quite a while. It took me over 12 months to figure all this out because I've never programmed this key fob within the 12 months that I've had this vehicle. I've checked YouTube. There was no videos giving a detailed analysis how to do it. So I'm really hoping this video finds you useful, and you and your family and drivers enjoy your BMW and be safe.